whatever you're doing, tell that so that Kim, when she gets in, can see where your issues are at. Whether they're imagined or real, doesn't matter. Pop them in, all of them. Picnic table of issues, because I know most of you have more than one. So put it in. And then the second question before she gets started is, if you could overcome the icky thing that's irritating and you can't seem to resolve it, and sometimes it makes you feel kind of stupid, like, am I dumb? I can't figure this out. Seems like everybody else is making money online or off. What's wrong with me? So if you could resolve the one or two or three things that you think are the thing, then in 12 months from this class today, this one, if you really get some insight, you go, oh my God, that's it. I'm going to go do it. I'm going to actually implement what she's teaching here. Where would you like to see yourself in a year in a reality zone? So if you're making nada, you're not going to say something silly, are you? You know, like, I'm going to be making $1 million a month if you know you're learning and implementing the first year. So in reality, put some numbers in there. If you're brand new starting out, or you've been in 20 years and you're starting over and you're burnt out all of your warm market and you have nobody inviting you home for Christmas dinner this year, then you are starting over. So, and you're starting over looking for new people. Put in what that would be. There is no right or wrong answer. If it's $500 a month, you're staying home with 3 babies, you had triplets, and you can barely sleep through the night, then you know you want to be real. So Rick, 12 months from now, you'd be happy to match your SS check. That's really fair. $2K plus whatever you're getting, right? And Kurt, $100K a month a year from today. Or Kurt, I know you've been in a while. Are you at least halfway there? Are you anywhere near there? Ask yourself that. Alan, at least 100 or more newbies, meaning new customers, and making at least 3,000 a month, or, you know, what are you saying? 10,000 would be better a month. Okay, Alan. How long have you been doing what you're doing, Alan? I know you've been following Kim a long time. This is your first call though, but identify 100 or more newbies. 1 year, 5 figures. Kurt, you're with a new program, but I know you've got followers and you've been in the industry a while. Rick, 100, personally sponsored, good. And what would that mean in income? Figure it out on average, you know, on the average order of whatever it is. If it's a health product or some kind of program people purchase a month, get your little calculator out on your phone and tally that up. And Alan, you've been 40 years. Who's been in here longer than 20 years in the industry, just for fun? Alan, I think you hold it so far. 40 years. Anybody else 20 and over? Yeah, you're just repeating. Alan, are you with a new company? Are you something that you've been doing a long time and you want to revive it, raise it from the dead? Or are you doing something new because you got sick of it and said, shoot, I'm going to do something different? That happens too. Okay, and so your issue is you've been trying to build a business but can't. Same company, same products. Do you still love it on a scale of 1 to 10 on the product end, on what it has solved for you? Where would you put yourself? You're still a 10. Well, that means you got some hope. And then your main issues, what do you think the issue is inside? I want to build a business but can't. What do you mean by that? Answer that. And then we're close to ready to roll in just a moment. Anybody else pop in, tell us if this is your first time here. We have a couple of second timers. And so far we've got Alan, who's been in the industry 40 years. Oh, Ying, it's good to have you. She just came to me a few months ago. We've had several little talks and she is transforming her whole business. She went all in yesterday, big program, and she's just going to go for it. She's doing it. Transformation time. Good for you. Tom, first timer? And tell us the answer to the 2 questions. For you, Tom, it would be, what is your number one thing that you wish you could transform or get over, or, you know, the icky thing you don't want to do and you got to figure it out, whatever that is that feels like an obstacle, which you have to sort and overcome. And then the second thing is, if you could, where would you like to be in 1 year, 12 months from today? And Rick, so put that in there, Tom. All your first timers, put those 2 things in. And Rick, 100, you're 4,000 a month, about 50,000 a year, 48,000 a year would be your goal. So pop it into your calendar here. And then let's rock and roll in just a moment with this subject matter that Kim's talking about, how to learn to be a 7-figure advisor, or how about even a 6-figure, if you could actually wake up, feel like, oh my gosh, I've got hope to do this. I'm kind of excited. I actually think I know what I should be doing. And then implement according to a problem that you can solve. And what does that really mean? And how do you do it so people can hear you and listen to you and look to you as somebody that's interested, obsessed, is a true advisor, not just somebody doing it for the bucks. And Alan, 3,000 to 5,000 a month would be great. We're at 800 to 1,000 now. Okay. Alan, good to have you. It's been such a long time, and I know we chatted yesterday a bit, so I think this will really help you quite a bit. Anybody else brand new, pop in, tell us where you're from, and answer those 2 questions, and I'll see if Kim is just about ready to roll in here. Make sure you have your notebooks if you just popped in. This is uncommon information. You don't hear it. This is not something you normally hear anywhere. It's quite the opposite, which is probably why I have sat here and stuck it out for so many years, and within 6 months hit 6-figure before social media as a failed network marketer prior. And I dumped all the crap that I couldn't stand doing and found a way to work that felt like me, and I could have a voice and not clone myself and not act like some kind of a duplication myth machine, which really wasn't working for me. In fact, it almost caused me to go to therapy. You can relate. Anybody else tried to ever clone yourself and found out it didn't work? Some of those, I know some of you talked to me and told me that's the same problem you've got. So anybody else? Answer. Oh, Tom, this is your first time too. Good to have you. All right, so we are about ready to roll. Kim, if you are there and ready to roll, I think everybody has answered really well. Oh, Georgiana, good response. Your goal in 1 year, 500 a week, so a couple grand a month. And you're looking to find 4 strong people, leaders, right? Builders. And you're basically new at this. So your issue is you just want to find people. Okay. And Ying, put yours in there too, because you're new and you just enrolled in the big program. So I want to hear for you, what do you think your number 1 issue is? And I know you're in a fairly new company. So if you could overcome whatever you think that is, and of course you're going to, in 1 year from now, Ying, where would you like to see yourself be? Because I know you're a businesswoman and you get it. Finding the right people. Yep. And in 1 year from now, where are you at in building your business? Are you just starting? Have you begun building? Tell us a little more detail on that, because you're new. And Alan wants to find people who want better health and more energy. Yeah, but remember, that's kind of general, because everybody will raise their hand and say, I want to find, I want better health and more energy. But we'll sort that through. And Ying's just starting. And in 1 year, put your numbers in, Ying. Where would you like to be once you implement everything that you're going to be learning today? Okay, I think we got everybody answered. And I'll see if we got Kim ready to roll. So Ying, is this your first network marketing thing? Because I know what you're doing. Is this your first, second, or third rodeo, as we say here? Tell that, because I want Kim to see your answer on this one. How many have you done? First to build, and the others you were just a customer or kind of just using it? First to build. Okay, so 1 year from now, given that you implement, and have you ever made full-time income, what you consider full-time income in network marketing? For you, Ying? So realistically, if you were to make minimum of what per month would make you happy? Put that down. Not something that is hard to imagine. Being, making 100,000 a month or 80, let's say 80,000 a month would make you what you call a millionaire in 1 year. Okay, so wherever you are now, project ahead 12 months from now. What would be the minimum to make you say, "Oh my God, I did it! I'm like awesome." All right. Any more answers? And I think we're about ready to I think Kim's coming on right now. She's getting the system streaming properly. Last minute people, any other hiccups, things that are icky that you can't stand and you don't want to do them anymore, and you're really just feel like quitting sometimes, put them in now.
Vic, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, really clear.
You know, there's something wrong with my setup. I haven't been able to get on for the last 10 minutes because my Zoom application has, oh, thank you, has kind of disappeared, thank you, from my computer. So, but now I opened it up again, and I just want to know now if y'all can hear me or not.
I can. Can you guys? Yes, they're saying yes, they can hear you. And I just see your image, you know, of course, off video.
Off video. Okay.
Yeah.
So can you see? Okay, here. So let's see if we can. Zoom wants to you. Okay. Yeah. So this, I just want to be sure I can get my slides up. Can you see me all right? Let's see.
Hang on. It looks like you're switching over now. Hold. It says, please run camera hub to use blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I don't have that. It's really weird, but you know, if you can't see me, can you hear me though?
I can hear you, but we're not going to see you or the slides this way.
Okay, Google Chrome.
Hang tight, everybody. Get your glass of water.
So yeah, this is really strange. The whole application just disappeared.
Goodness.
So you know what I can do is you're live here. Why don't I just log off a second and log back in, because I don't, otherwise I'm going to have two applications running, and for some, is that good? So you just stay put, I'll be right there.
Yeah, everybody hang tight. We've got to have a little technology. See, she's got her hiccup right now and she's still going. So while she's adjusting something with technology here, grab some water, get your paper, get your pen, go to the bathroom if you need to. It might be another 2 minutes. And if you're just popping in, I think we've got everybody answered. Do answer the 2 questions. And the 2 questions, it looks like she's coming back, is one, what's your obstacle? The main one you want to work on today. And number 2, if you can overcome it based on where you are, and be realistic. Where do you want to be in 1 year? And don't say something insane if you've never done this before. Even if you implement everything, there's the learning pieces of it. So those 2 things. Obstacle or obstacles, 2. Where would you like to be in your? Oh, and the third one I wanted to ask is this your first rodeo or your second? And that will do, because I think the rest of you have all answered. She's coming back in now. Let me see who else is here that didn't answer, because while I have a minute. Okay. Anthony, did you answer everything? Pop your answers in if you didn't. Tom, I think you did a good job answering.
Okay, can you see me now?
I see your little mug off video above, thumbnail, and then below it says, please run. Oh, there, now it's got you in the middle with the off video.
Okay, does this work this way now?
It still says, please run camera hub.
Okay. This is just the strangest situation, you know. I normally, my Zoom just appears once I set it up, you know.
Should I go off?
Will you be able to see me then, or you won't be able to see me?
Yeah, I can't. If you do what you did a moment ago where you were just off video, but it didn't have this weird image in the middle that's showing please run camera hub. It's got this weird looking camera thing.
Okay, so let me try and share the screen. Let's do that much.
Okay, let's see what happens there. Hang tight, people. It will be worth it, I promise. The juicy stuff is for those that forbear.
It won't let me. Let's see, window. Okay, Chrome tab. Let's see.
Thanks, Anthony. 5 figures a month, and your obstacles trying to convince people of what you see that they can't see, right? You want to make the blind see. Is that right, Anthony? Don't we all? Yeah.
Okay. So let me see if you can see on this side what the window is. I'm really sorry. I've never had this issue.
I've never seen
you have this find issue. my own application. It just disappeared off the computer. But
and if you have to, can you talk us through? People will just have to take really good notes.
Yeah, let me try the. I don't. The thing is, the computer
Oh, maybe
I
the
mean-
Zoom upgraded. Somebody's saying, did that have anything to do with it? Some kind of Zoom
This is
upgrade?
Screen two. And then find the window.
Don't you guys hate that when Zoom upgrades and you're not ready for it? You're late. And do you have another camera app working, which Rick Gomez is asking?
No, I don't think so, but
Okay.
you know what I can do, I will make it worth your while. Let me do a 1-minute restart. And
Okay.
what I would like you guys to do, oh, Kurt, I do love you madly. You're such a gent. What I would like to ask Vicki to have you do is think about by when you would like to achieve what income in your business, because I'm going to show you a very interesting way that you can get this done without a lot more work from you, unless you're doing nothing, than what you're doing right now. So let me just quick restart so I can see what's wrong and what I want to know, and then we'll fix it.
Okay.
And what I want to know is, give me a number of income that you'd like to earn by, say, 6 months from today. And then what I want to show you is not just the how, but how you can create your, what shall I say, that thing, that magic that some people seem to have, and we don't know where they get it, that make them get all these things and you don't. And that's what I want to show you. All right, so I'll see you in 1 minute. So Vic, ask that.
Yeah. Okay, she asked it, so she's got a good voice on it. She knows what she's talking about. And you guys did just the 12-month one. So now you get to do it all over again. Go. Thanks, Kurt, being patient like that. Yang, this is not normal, but go and do your 6-month thing and be realistic, okay? And then she'll come back to you, because it's really not just the how. It's so much. If it was, everybody would follow the, do this and do this and do this, and we'd all come out with the same numbers, but we don't. So let's everybody participate. We've got, I want 13 people in here to put their numbers, all of you. If you don't, I'm gonna call on you. Anthony, you got yours in there. Okay, Ying, put yours back in there 6 months from now. And I know you're in the big school, so you're gonna upgrade your mind and you're gonna get a complete transformation. So that'll be cool. Let's see what else. I'm gonna see who else is here while she logs back in. Keep those answers coming for 6 months, not 12. Alan, do the same. Arlene, put yourself in there. And Doug and Georgiana, Glenn and Lynette, Philip, Rick, Tom, everybody get your answers in there. 6 months from now. Fingers crossed for Kim.
All right, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it's got this, it's had the same image with the camera thing. Please run Camera Hub.
That is so weird. Okay, so, well, there me.
But you sound like you're right next to me, having a cup of tea.
Yeah, that's a very strange thing, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Anybody else want to pop your answers in? Arlene, good.
Yeah, I
Thanks.
want to know those
5K
answers.
months in 6 months, okay? And Rick, I like yours. It's real specific. Within 6 months, this is good. This is the model of what I wish you guys would do. 50 personally sponsored whatever. Oh, Kim, I see something. You're here. Yay. And 2
Okay, hang on.
a month. That's really good the way you did that. That's a model comment, in case you guys want to look at that. So how many people would it take to get to that amount that you just projected? Super good. And I see Kim's camera roaming around her room. That's good. Hopeful. So if you want to model what Rick did, that's really, really good. Per month, how many customers, blah, blah, blah. And there we see her room. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, there's, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this, and
Sure.
it's not easy.
No, but at least we'll be able
Because
to.
I have no idea what happened to my application. I mean, I restarted my computer and everything. All right.
But at least
you can see me.
there you are.
Is that
See,
it?
hi Kim.
Hey,
I
good.
thank you.
So let me
Everybody
see if
say
I
hi to
can
Kim.
share my,
This is a good group. They're all real patient. They're fine. Everybody's doing good.
okay. Well, let me see
Does
if I
it
can.
allow you to screen share here?
Well, the thing is, I have to see if I can
Oh, yeah.
hit the screen share to share. And so far, it is not letting me do it. And,
Well, two good things. We have sight and sound, as Kurt's saying. But she's got her slides she's trying to get.
yeah. Well, the thing is, you can't see the slides. Let me see if the keynote will share.
Okay,
Okay. Can you see anything?
just you.
Just me.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, it's really a lot harder, if you cannot see what I'm seeing, and I don't really know how to do it.
What if you did, if you needed a half hour or 20 minutes or 15 and we came back on? I don't know if that would help you. Oh, I saw something flicker. Like something was trying
Yeah.
to come.
Yeah, it's the strangest thing.
Hmm.
Well, if you want to, it is now I can try one more restart. I now show 2:56 p.m. So it'll probably take me about, I don't know, 3-4 minutes, because I will do a one more time restart and see if we can make it work.
Do
I
you
think
want us
it'll
to,
help you a lot if
want
you
us to
see the
get off
slides.
and come back on, or do you want us
No,
to
no.
stay? Okay,
Well, what would be? I think it's my end that's the problem. It
Yeah.
isn't your end.
No, it's not.
My end. Yeah. So why don't you guys stay put? Let me try
Okay.
one more time, because I think you'll enjoy what I have.
Okay,
I'm dreadfully sorry. That's all I can say. But I'll tell you what, we will overcome. Right, Kurt? Right, Vic?
well, we talked
Right.
about hiccups. Look at her hiccup.
All right. So let me.
Okay. If you don't have to run away, just hang tight, get a drink of water, do something, go to the bathroom and come back in 3 minutes. And hopefully we're ready to
Okay.
roll.
What I could do too, Vic, is I could end this.
Yes,
You all should have. Do you all know how to get back on the thing? Because it may be that my system is not allowing me to run proper, because it's running someplace else. These are things it hasn't really ever done in all these years.
Mhm.
So I'm thinking, if I end the meeting, do you all have do you know how to get back on?
Alan says, no, I don't know how to get back on. Yes, some say no, I don't, and most say yes.
Okay.
And Kurt is saying I have to reschedule. I'll see you all later.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't really know how to fix it, because I don't know how to. I see the participants. I can do that. Is streaming on custom live streaming, right? And it says it's being recorded. So,
We
what
all
I
get
can
back
maybe.
off and try
Pardon
again.
me?
Do you want me to, let's all just get off? Some had to leave and come
Yeah,
back.
click with the same link you came in on.
I
Yeah.
will. And Kim,
All right,
maybe
let's try
you
that.
do
We'll
that
do it
first.
again. Okay.
Why don't you do it first,
Okay.
Kim, and then I'll